Mike swung the sledgehammer with everything he had, slamming it viciously into John's knees, shattering them. Then he hoisted him up with steel wire, suspending him high in the air. John kept tiptoeing to stay balanced, but each tremor sent waves of pain through his body, forcing out screams he couldn't hold back. Watching John's pathetic struggle, Mike sat nearby, silently savoring the scene. Then, without a word, he closed the door coldly, leaving John to suffer alone in the dark. As the screams echoed through the room like a symphony, Mike couldn't help but smile for the first time in days. He couldn't stop thinking about the suffering his 6-year-old daughter had endured, the dried blood on her ears and lips, her dress soaked red, the ropes tightly binding her little hands, and the blood splattered all over her thighs. The crime scene was beyond horrific. Mike slowly walked over to his daughter's side, shook off the officer trying to stop him, and gently touched her cold, lifeless body. He couldn't accept what he was seeing. John was quickly arrested. He had murdered 3 young girls in total, but the court only sentenced him to 15 years. John smirked with satisfaction. Mike stared at him, heart splitting apart with rage and grief. His eyes were filled with murderous fury. The next morning, Mike left home under the excuse of running errands. He drove out to a secluded wooden cabin, smashed a window with a rock, and checked the water and electricity. Then he called the landlord directly, told him his plan without hesitation, and offered $10,000 per day to rent the place. After hearing what Mike was up to, the landlord was deeply sympathetic and pledged his full support. They shook hands and sealed the deal.